I'm Mike Scroggins, your Delaware County Sheriff, and I'd like to welcome you to this edition of the Sheriff Show. What you're going to be seeing on this edition of the Sheriff Show are the deputies of the Sheriff's Office training with shotguns and what's commonly referred to as patrol carbines. We here at the Delaware County Sheriff's Office train biannually with shotguns and once annually with the patrol carbines. The patrol carbine, if you're not familiar with firearms, is a rifle that appears you've seen in military shows or in some police shows on TV. And the Sheriff's Office has been carrying patrol carbines for over 10 years now. They were come into play nationwide after a couple of events that brought a lot of attention to the fact that uniformed law enforcement officers were literally outgunned by criminals. One of those events was a mass killing at Columbine High School in Colorado, and the other event was a bank robbery committed in California by people that were not only heavily armed but were also wearing bulletproof vests and material from head to toe that prevented them from receiving any fatal shots from any of the firepower that was carried by law enforcement officers. The law enforcement officers actually had to go into gun shops and commandeer firearms that were powerful enough to penetrate the armor they were wearing. In the Columbine shooting, the high school shooting, there were 2 students involved with high-capacity firearms as well as high-powered firearms, and it was necessary for the police at the time to wait on the SWAT team to come to the scene to encounter what is referred to as an active shooter and rectify that situation. The way that the patrol carbine has changed law enforcement is it allows for immediate response to somebody that is intent on inflicting as many casualties as possible as quickly as they can. And a patrol carbine gives each law enforcement officer the capability to go head to head, if you will, with a person with any firepower they may have. But it's necessary for every deputy that carries a patrol carbine to receive 3 days of in-class and field training before they're ever issued the firearm, and to successfully complete a qualification annually to maintain the use of the firearm. But the whole goal, whether we're talking about nationwide or here in Delaware County, is to provide maximum security for all the citizens, no matter what the situation is. Each individual deputy is prepared to respond to a very violent situation, and there's no longer a need to wait for the Special Weapons and Tactics team to arrive with firearms. Dating back to the cowboy days, the Western days, if you're watching a Western sometime, if you'll pay attention, besides the sheriff or the town marshal carrying a 6-gun on his side, he also carried a rifle, and the rifle was carried, you know, along the saddle or across with the saddlebags, or in some of the shows it showed the sheriff carrying some cut down version of a shotgun or a rifle, and that was carried it in some type of a holster on his leg. But that was back then the sheriff other than one or maybe two deputies, he was responsible for law enforcement in the entire county. And there were many times that without the rifle or a shotgun to go along with his handgun, he was outgunned as well as outnumbered. And then you move up into the gangster era when you had the Dillinger Gang, Bonnie and Clyde, Pretty Boy Floyd, and multiple others in the Depression era running around robbing banks. And they back then had bulletproof vests and they had Thompson machine guns, and the police were constantly outgunned, that it was necessary for police officers and sheriffs across the country to upgrade from a shotgun to some type of a powerful rifle, because the people that they were dealing with, the criminals, already had those weapons. The police were outgunned. You move up to current day, it's the same as it was in the two incidents that or time eras that I've described to you. There's been times where the police have been outgunned. So here in the sheriff's office and across the nation, most of your law enforcement officers carry three types of weapons. They carry an issued sidearm, which you'll see them when they're in uniform as the gun on their gun belt. They carry the 12-gauge shotgun, and the officers now carry also what's referred to as the patrol carbine, and that allows, or if you would, evens up the odds with the law enforcement officers being able to protect and defend against criminals with high-powered rifles, and puts us on an even playing field so we can go head-to-head with the criminals that possess these firearms that are intent on inflicting mass casualties, and no longer have to wait for a SWAT team or special units to respond with the firepower.
Here we go. 5 rounds, 20 seconds. Line ready? Go! Time! 5 rounds and 20 seconds in a sitting position. Everybody got eyes and ears? Right, we're going hot. Shooters ready? Go! Sitting. Time! 5 rounds and 20 seconds. 5 rounds and 20 seconds. This will be a kneeling position, which is also called the J. Reed modified sitting position. All right, 5 rounds, 20 seconds from a kneeling position. Shooters ready? Go! Time! Moving to the 25. Weapons on safe. From the 25-yard line, you will fire 5 rounds in 8 seconds. 5 rounds in 8 seconds. Make sure you get shooting fast. 8 seconds, 5 rounds. Shooters ready? Go! Time! Weapons on safe. Moving forward to the 7-yard line.
That wasn't clearly marked when you said come over to 7, so I don't know what the fuck's up on time. My hundreds?
All right, put your feet all the way on the forward part of the pavement. All right, we'll do one shooter at a time. I'll just start down here, okay? Get my shot timer ready. Okay. So you both hear. You will fire from the 7-yard line. One shot in 1 second or less. One shot. One at a time. I'll come down there and use the timer on you so you can hear it. Okay? Jay, I'm gonna have this timer ready. As soon as you hear the tone, get it off for 1 second. Ready? Yes. Shooter ready? Good. Standing on the line. Make sure I'm safe. One shot in less than 1 second. Shooter ready? Good. I'll stand right here since I'm right here. Okay, let me reset. From this stage of fire, you'll fire 2 rounds in 1.5 seconds. Stand easy on the line, Jay. 2 rounds, 1.5 seconds. Shooter ready? Thank you. Good. Stand easy on the line. 2 rounds, 1.5 seconds. Shooter ready? All right. In this stage of fire, you will fire 5 shots. Both the shooters are up on deck. 5 shots in 3 seconds. 5 shots in 3 seconds. Shooters ready. Stand by. Go. Okay. Let me show him since you've already done it. Okay. Stand easy. What we're going to do in 3.25 seconds, you will fire 1 round out of your patrol rifle, pull it down, transition into your pistol, 1 round. So 2 shots, 1 out of your rifle, 1 out of your pistol. Make sure that you get your safety back on as you before you transition into your pistol. Okay? Get the clock set. 3.25 seconds or less. Shooter ready? Stand by. Good. Holster. We're gonna do it again. Second round, same thing. Ready? Shooter ready? Good, still made it under time. Holster, stand easy. Make sure both you're safe. Same drill. Ready? 2 times. Let me get on the other side. Shooter ready? Stay on those sides. Stand by. Okay, right on the line. Holster. Okay, from this stage of fire, reset here real quick. 3 seconds. You will fire 1 round in your primary target, 1 round in your secondary target within 3 seconds. 1 round primary target, 1 round in the secondary or partner's target. Are the shooters ready? 3 seconds, stand by. Go! Make sure weapons on safe. Okay, drop your mags, lock your slides to the rear. Lock your slides to the rear. Oh crap. Alright, all weapons are safe, pick up your gear.
Hello, my name is Jeff Burke, and I'm the owner of McGaggard Guns and More, and we are a proud underwriter of the Delaware County Sheriff Show.
Okay, this is actually a shotgun qualification course and a barricade qualification course. Never had one of those, have you? Nope. We're going to, and I say that from tongue in cheek, everybody always wants to run up on these barricades, okay? So if everybody will stand right in here and look just to the left of the black tube. Can everybody see target number 1? Okay, here's my illustration. This is the best way I can do this. If that's a bad guy, we all agree he's more than 6 feet behind that barricade, okay? Now, if he tries to swing out there and take a shot, and you had to take that shot to put him down with your pistol, that's going to be a tough shot because you're only seeing about this much of his head right now, right? Depending on where you're at. Okay. But go with me on this, okay? You've got a very small target to hit. Chances are you're either going to hit that barricade that's in front of him, or you're going to miss him to the right. Right? He's shooting at you, you're shooting back. Chances are you're going to be hitting that wall or whatever that is. Now, he's in a good tactical position. That's the reason I'm teaching you guys, stay 6 to 10 feet back. Now envision that same bad guy all the way up against those barricades, and he rolls his head out to take a shot at you. Wouldn't that be a lot easier shot to take him out than where he's at right now? Right. Does that all make sense? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get a shotgun qualification in, but we're also going to have a barricade qualification because I'm going to make you guys move like you've never moved before. Now, all these targets are numbered. I'm going to randomly call out a number. There's an imaginary box right here, 6 to 10 feet out from those tubes, 6 to 10 feet back. Think of a rectangle box. You can only move 2 feet to the left or 2 feet to the right of a barricade to take your shot. So you guys are being really smart and thinking, well, I can get part of him with this shot. No, if you take this shot with a 12 gauge shotgun and we're in a school and you hit that steel or concrete post, those pellets are going to hit and shoot down to the right, down to somebody else, right? How about if we just maneuver around the right side of the barricade and get a better angle shot on him that's a full value target? Do we agree that 3 is a full value target? There's no impedance, we can make the shot, no ricochet. So what I'm going to do is I will allow you to move, but I'm going to be looking over your shoulder. If you try to give me a cheap shot and try to shoot in between the barrels, I'm going to shut you down and go, nah, you need to get a full value shot. Every one of these targets you can get a full value shot on, okay? A couple of the mistakes I've been seeing is, are you going to shoot? Yeah. You can come in here. Guys, here's what they want to do. This is from watching too much TV. A, you don't go to a gunfight like this. We agree, right? We are in a shooting position, right? So we're in this position. We're not up on the sides because then I can't see below me. I'm in a low ready position, or high ready position, I should say. You're in this position, you're ready to go. Now, here's what guys want to do. They want to go. What am I doing wrong? How about when I do this and I go, yep, there's the bad guy, he's got a gun pointed at me. Now I'm gonna go back and try to take that shot? No, he's already got my melon. How about if he's looking for me and I'm looking for him and I roll out like this, there he is, bam. About the time my eyes see him, I can drop the hammer. Good? I keep seeing guys, they want to go. They literally jump out and then they jump back. And I was like, what is up with that? You know, we've always taught you cut the pie, okay?
Mall cop.
Exactly. Exactly. That's it. It's from watching TV. It really is. You know, Charlie's Angels always had their pistols up like this. You see guys on the old SWAT shows, you know, dun, 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 this is the way they are. You're really going to shoot somebody like that? No. If I'm going to a gun battle, I'm ready to go to a gun battle. Okay? Now, what do we know? I'm giving you an easy one here. If I'm a right-handed shooter, but I got to make a left-handed barricade shot, what do I need to do?
Switch.
Okay. Why do I need to have you shoot weak hand? Why couldn't I just lean way out like this and do that shot?
If you lean way out, you're going to be exposed more.
More my body's exposed.
Right.
Good answer. I'm not in a natural shooting position at this point. I'm putting a lot of stress on my back. But here's the big thing. I'm trying to teach guys, if you're shooting the patrol rifles or if you're shooting long gun, tuck your elbows in. I'm a skeet and trap shooter, so I've always been told to shoot like this. Get that chicken bone out there because it gives you more of an easier sweep left and right. So I have to constantly tell myself, fold it down. Same thing, if he's looking for me and I throw that chicken bone out and he sees that brown sleeve coming, he knows the head and body's coming soon, right? Because he's seen it come out. But if I keep it tucked in and when I roll out, all he's gonna get, hopefully, is the front of my barrel coming towards him, okay? Here's the other reason. I'm a right-hand shooter. I forgot I left my wing bones out. If I take a round right to this elbow, can I support this weapon system in any way anymore? No. So I'm gonna have to switch to this side. Maybe I'll have to hold it like this or whatever I gotta do, but I can still shoot from my weak side, right? We don't wanna try to learn how do you shoot a shotgun with your weak hand during a gun battle. We wanna do it out on the range so I can prove to you, you can shoot just as good left hand as you can right hand, or vice versa, okay? We're using birdshot today, so it's not gonna beat on you, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If you have to switch where our duty rounds is buckshot or number 4 buck, or if you're shooting a deer slug, you're going to feel the love on your weak side because you've always shot on your strong side. I guarantee you, trust me, in a firefight you'll never know you're getting pounded by a slug when you're fighting for your life. You'll
just
never
like
know.
that deer standing out there.
Exactly. You don't hear the boom. I mean, if somebody cracks around, perfect good example. If you're in the range and you don't have your ears on, somebody shoots your gun, you go, ow, man, that hurt. I've hunted all my life. Yes, I'm losing my hearing probably from it. But when I'm hunting, I don't hear that gun. I mean, you'll hear it go off, obviously, but it doesn't give you that sting because your adrenaline's pumped up, you're all excited, and for some reason your body kind of blocks that out. So you don't even, it doesn't hurt.
You don't even feel that kick.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So, any questions on this? I will let you flow. Remember, we're going to fight like we train, right? So however we're training is how we're going to do it out on the street. So if I see something that's really not going well, I'm going to stop you right there, explain to you why I don't like it, and then we'll fix it, and then we move on. Don't let your male egos get tripped up. Everybody's making mistakes or slight issues. We fix it here so we don't have to worry about it out on the street. Any other questions? Okay, who was my first shooter here?
I'll go.
Okay, you need 5 rounds, eyes and ears. Jeremy, why don't you put these glasses on for me? Right here, you. Because if you do punch one of these barrels, these pellets are so light they'll come back, okay, and they will take your eye. You got ears?
Shoot your eye out,
Protection. Okay, combat load, is that how you do it?
I
Got
can't
a
remember how you
combat
showed
load?
me.
Okay.
You showed me something one time, but that's when you
Okay.
got to go.
You're a right-handed shooter?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, remember, tuck it in. My eyes are forward. Nothing has changed on this gun. I allow you to either hold the round like this and come from the bottom, and I don't have an issue if you want to keep it like this, drop it straight in and go.
Okay.
The reason for that, if I do it like you did, and you literally were completely out, if that target comes up, can I shoot him at this point? If I'm tucked in here and I do it either way, 3 comes up, I can take him. Okay? That's the reason. So the first one always goes in the tube. We're good, we're hot, this gun's ready to roll.
Okay.
Then I start loading the magazine from the bottom. What happens if my thumb's in here and the target pops up? I can still shoot. There's nothing here, it's gonna bite me. Okay? So that's the reason we always go through a combat load.
Okay.
We know that these guns should be loaded out on the street. The only thing you gotta do is rack one in, right? Because we keep one out of the tube.
Right.
Why do we do that?
Safety.
Safety, and I guarantee you, that's a universal language. I don't care if you've never been around guns in your life, but if you get out of your car, that's a universal language. If I take coins and throw it on the mall floor, 500 heads will turn around and see where that change went. It's a universal language. I can walk into the Muncie Mall, rack this shotgun, and you'll see a bunch of people go like this. That is a universal language, okay? So now they know, hey, I've got the gun out, something's getting ready to happen, I better comply with what he's gonna do, okay? So let's try it again. Here's your round again.
Right. So under this way.
Yep. Keep your eyes forward.
Okay.
Just keep loading. You're still looking at your gun. There's nothing on that gun that's changed since the last time you loaded it.
All right.
You got 5?
Got 5.
Move into your imaginary box, 6 to 10 feet back.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to randomly call targets.
Okay.
You move slowly. That's another thing. Hold right here. There's no rush on this. It's who wins this battle, right? He's in a protected position. You're in a protected position. There's no reason to go fast now. We're trying to turn this in our favor. Slow and steady and accuracy, okay? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
5. Come on, get that safety. Slide back in, slide back in. Okay, stop. Put your safety back on.
All right.
Okay, learning curve. He knew where his target was, and this is for everybody. He got out there and he had a problem. Now he's gonna try to fix it while he's exposed. No. All he had to do is slide back in, figure out why didn't that safety come off, get the safety back off, and get back on it, okay? The only thing is, you gave up your spot. I would almost, if I could do it, try to shoot from a different position, because he knows, for some reason he didn't take that shot, but if I hold right on that spot, he's gonna be like a rabbit. He's gonna pop his head back up. Now, if you can't get there, you can't get there, okay? You'll have to take that shot, but you could go low, you could try going a little higher, do something a little different other than give him that. That's the reason I don't want people poking out there. Okay, I saw him, now let's try to shoot him. Now he already saw you, okay? It's totally by, you want to surprise him with that shot, okay? Okay, start all over, clear our heads. We learn things. 5. Good thinking, you're good. Rack it, get back behind cover. Shoot and move, shoot and move. This is steel and concrete.
All right.
2. Wherever your eyes go, good, that's the way to do it. No more than 2 feet. Nope, not there. Go slow, wherever your eyes are. Where's number 2?
Take a shot clear out here.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, shoot and move, there you go. 3. There you go, that's thinking. Rack it, good. 1. There you go. 4. You're looking with your eyes, you better be looking with your gun. 1. There you go. That's all I wanted to see. You're good. Hold. Okay. All right. You were actually slide open. Safety on. Okay. All I wanted to see, most times in a gun battle, you're never going to know how many rounds you fired. He was keeping a head count. He knew where he was at. So did you see when I called that last one? He immediately went for his pistol. That's all I want to see. This thing's dry. You're in a gun battle. Unless you got a speed fed stock or something, go straight to your pistol, okay? If you shoot a couple with your pistol, get them pinned back down, then jump back behind cover, reload this up, I'm okay with that. But don't stand out there knowing you got to put one down and try to reload. Okay? Who's up next? Thank you. You sign in?
I didn't.
Okay. How you gonna load that? Keep your eyes up. There you go. Put it home. Good. Keep loading. Okay, move up into your shooting box. Get in a position where they can't see you, because if you can see them, they can see wherever's the safest. Okay, here we go. 2. Come on, there you go. We learned something today. Cool. 1. Good. 4. Three. Good. 5. 2. Good. Stop. Good. Yes. Know what we're doing? Okay. Keep loading. From here, there's a box. Stay 6 to 10 feet back. You can only go 2 feet to the left or right of this wall barricade. You have to engage all these targets. You don't have a fully presented target like number 3. That's a fully presented target. You can't see all of one. If you come here, you got to make it. You got to work in there and go from the other side. Not move forward on that barricade. It's all about qualification on the front, qualified on this barricade. Stay 6 to 10 feet back, no more than 2 feet outside the barricade. Yep. You ready? Step up into the box. Hot. 5. Okay, here we go. 1. 2.
Well, I hope you enjoyed watching the men and women of the Sheriff's Office qualify with their rifles and shotguns. And if you have ideas for future shows or have questions, please go to the website, and it's at the bottom of the screen, DelawareCountySheriff.org, and we'll try to accommodate you, and we're always looking for new criteria for the shows. So until next time, this is your Sheriff, Mike Scroggins, wishing you well.
We would like to thank the following underwriters for their support in producing this show. Put your business up for everyone to see. Hometown Outdoor Advertising, 765-288-9000. Bill Gaddis Chrysler, 1717 North Wheeling Avenue, the corner of Wheeling and Centennial. Dr. Janine M. Green, Royal Family Dentistry, 1804 West Royal Drive, 289-1578. McGalliard Guns and More, 800 West McGalliard, Muncie, Indiana. 288-GUNS, your one-stop gun shop. Reliable Bail Bonds, corner of Washington and North Walnut Street, Muncie, Indiana. 282-4787. Millennium Motors, 1001 East 29th Street, Muncie, Indiana. 282-2095. McDougal Family Fun Park, 2921 East Jackson, Muncie, Indiana. Go-karts, bumper boats, putt-putt, batting cages, something for everyone. 747-2893. Cardinal Laundry, 601 East Weiser Street, 744-2893. Big Daddy's Guns and More, Highway 1 south of 38 in Hagerstown, 530-8060. Northwest Towing and Recovery, Muncie location, 2900 North MLK, 288-4456. Anderson location, 1625 East 60th, 643-3333. Bob Lambert's Auto Body, 2801 North MLK, 289-0619. Taylor Sales, 2310 North MLK, Muncie, Indiana, 286-5010. Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best Chevy deals are in the country. Located on State Road 67 between Muncie and Daleville.